Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back with another Madden video. Now today we're going to be ranking the best X factors for pass rushers in Madden 22. Now again, like I've said in previous X factor videos, there should be a lot more in Madden 22 Ultimate Team, but today we're just going to be focused on the ones they talk about in regs. But if you are new to my channel, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new. I drop daily Madden content on the channel. Would really like to hit 10k subscribers by the end of the year. I just greatly appreciate if you are new, you do hit that sub button. Now today in total we got 5 X factors. The first one right here, which I think is the worst, is going to be momentum shift. Momentum shift pretty much is where if they enter the zone with this ability, they will knock out all the zone progress on other people on the opposing team. This isn't really bad, but like X factors are a little bit tougher to get, I would say, and I think you'd want something that directly affects gameplay. Well, I'm not trying to say this is really terrible, but I just think with the pass rushing ones, there are just a lot better ones. To trigger this, you need 2 defensive linemen sacks, and the knockout is 1 down plate, of course, because it's just going to wipe it all out and then go back to normal. And the person with this ability is going to be Chris Jones of the Kansas City Chiefs. Now from 4 on, I think they're all pretty good. At number 4, we're going to have BLITZ though. This is where they enter the zone. You know the little bars on offensive linemen that pretty much build up resistance? When they enter the zone, that is all completely wiped out and brought all the way down to 0. The trigger for this is again only 2 defensive line sacks, and the knockout is of course 1 down, because after it happens, it pretty much just resets. And I really like this. This should lead to more sacks. It's not a direct boost to pass rushing, and you know, the lineman could still block you pretty good. I like the other ones a little bit better because they kind of boost you directly. But the person with this ability is going to be Aaron Donald, probably best pass rusher in the. At number 3 right here, I'm going to have Relentless. Now with Relentless, when this person is in the zone, their pass rush moves are free. Now if you don't know, every time they do like a pass rush move, it pretty much spends a point, a pass rush point. So these dudes can do like moves at no cost. Like they can go ahead and do a swim move, do a rip, you know, and it won't really affect them for their next move or the next down. And the trigger for this is actually really easy. 1 sack or tackle for loss, that is relatively easy. And the knockout is going to be 20 offensive yards allowed, which again kind of sucks because 20 yards isn't really a whole lot. But the people with this ability are going to be JJ Watt of the Cardinals. That just doesn't look right to me. And Nick Bosa of the 49ers. Now 2 and 1, I think you can go ahead and flip-flop. But at number 2, I'm going to have Unstoppable Force. When this ability increases their win rate with one-on-one blockers, which is kind of why I put it a little bit lower than the other one. Like if you just double team this dude, it should count the X factor. But if they don't, you are going to insta-shed them. The trigger for this is going to be 2 defensive line sacks, and the knockout is going to be 10 offensive yards allowed, which is kind of fair because when this ability is active, it's a little bit wild. Now there's a lot of people with this ability. DeForest Buckner of the Colts, Danielle Hunter of the Vikings, Cameron Jordan of the Saints, Joey Bosa of the Chargers, left outside linebacker. I know it's like a scheme thing, but it just looks wrong on Joey Bosa. I'm so used to seeing him as like a D end in Madden. Khalil Mack of the Bears, TJ Watt of the Steelers, and Myles Garrett of the Browns. And for my number 1 X factor for defensive lineman is going to be FEARMONGER. This is where they can apply a pressure to quarterbacks even while engaged in blocks. And I feel like that is just very broken. Like you can go ahead and give them a pressure and accurate while you're being double teamed. Like the trigger for this is going to be 2 defensive line sacks, and the knockout is going to be 20 offensive yards allowed, which I could see it being 10 like Unstoppable Force, because again, when this is active, it's a little bit wild. But the people with this ability are going to be Fletcher Cox, Chandler Jones, and Von Miller. Let me know down in the comments though, what X factors are you going to be running on your pass rushers? If you did enjoy this video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on the video and also subscribe new. I appreciate y'all clicking on the video, but other than that, man, has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.